Okay, Jai Hind students, let's begin our revision for the day. Today we are going to begin with Jody's fawn, right? So we have people from online mode. Master Aditya will commence the chapter. Right, Aditya, you may begin, please.
Okay, ma'am. Before you eat, often instead of rushing to the doctor to treat a small cut or burn, we find quick and effective cures using things available at home. Can you think of some such home remedies for a cut on your knee, a burn on your arm, a big stick? In the story, Jyoti's father has been bitten by a rattlesnake. He quickly kills the dog and uses its heart and liver to draw out the poison. Jody wonders what will happen to the little fawn left without a mother. Jody allowed his thoughts to drift back to the fawn. He could not keep it out of his mind. He had held it in his dreams, in his arms. He stepped to the table and went father's side. Penny lay at rest. His eyes were open and clear, but the pupils were still dark and dilated. Jody said, "How are you feeling, Pa?" "Just fine. The whole desk has gone even elsewhere, but wasn't at a close shape." So here, Jody's father was bitten by a rattlesnake, so he killed a doe and drawn out the poison from the doe's liver and heart. And after some time, Jody checked with his father for asking how his health was. His father said that he was fine. "I agree," Penny said. "I'm proud of you for it. The way you kept your head and easy."
Continue.
Yes, son. But do you recollect the doe and fawn? I can never forget them. The poor doe saved me.
Ask Sumit to continue. अपना ये मास्क नीचे करो बोलो कि सुमित यू कैन कंटिन्यू पीछे मुड़ के
Sumit, please continue.
आगे बढ़ो say loudly Sumit are you there Aditya has some network issues you are you are being
Sumit, please continue.
पूछो सुमित are you not there in class लीव कर दे राइट ask Sumit
Poonam, please continue.
Okay, ma'am. I can never forget the poor dog saved me, that's certain. Pa the fawn may be out there yet. It might be hungry and very scared. I suppose so. Pa, I am big boy now and don't need to drink milk. Why don't I go and see if I can find the fawn and bring it here and raise it? Penny lay quiet, staring at the ceiling. Why you got me handed? It won't take much to replace it. Pa, it will soon start eating leaves and stones. You are smarter than other boys of your age. We took its mother and it wasn't to blame. Surely it seems ungrateful to leave it to starve. Son, I can't say no to you. I never thought I'd live to see another day. Can I ride back with Millview and see if I can find it? Tell, tell your ma I said you can go. He sidled back to the table and sat down. His mother was pouring coffee for everyone. Now I have to explain it.
Yes, say yes.
Yes.
So in these lines, the boy is saying his father that can I bring that fawn back to home because he might be starving in the forest and wandering.
Right,
His
right.
father says
Right.
that you
Ask her to
can,
stop or
but
I
first
can't
you
hear
have
you.
to ask your mother. He said, Ma, Pa say
You can stop
I
now,
can
Ravikant
go
will
bring back
explain further.
स्क्रीन पे आपके बहुत से वर्ड होते हैं कहीं से कहीं समझ सीखिएगा जिसको भी चाहिए ना हम कहाँ से speak loudly Ravi take that mic now in your hand and you can switch off this camera mode of this one as you will be using the mic right
Yes, sir.
इधर इधर से ये इधर से है जो इधर से जो अच्छे अच्छे जुमले आते हैं ना इधर से इधर से भाई तो बताओ इधर से है
मैम आपने यहाँ पे उसे इंटरप्ट कर दिया था
Speak in English now. You call it. Very professional law, professional. चार पीछे से चार दिन पढ़ा रहा है लेकिन very professional law. Right no, it's just like the man is loving. I guess he has to pick up from can I write back? Is it?
Pouring coffee over.
Yes, ma'am.
Scroll up. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, make it short.
मैम फर्स्ट लेट
Can
देम
I write back with Milby? Yeah.
कैन आई राइट बैक विथ मिलविल एंड सी इफ आई कैन फाइंड इट टेल योर माँ एंड आई सेड यू कैन गो he slided back to the
Sidle back.
He sidled back to the table and sat down. His mother was pouring coffee for everyone. He said, Ma, Pa says I can go and bring back the fawn. She held the coffee pot in the mid-air. What fawn? The fawn belonging to the doe we killed. We used the doe's liver to draw out the poison to save Pa. She gasped. Well, for pity's sake, Pa says it would be ungrateful to leave it to starve. Though
Doc Wilson.
Doc Wilson said, that's right, ma'am. Nothing in the world comes quite for free. The boy is right, and his daddy's right. Millville said, he can ride back with me. I'll help him to find it. She sat down the pot helplessly. Well, if you give it your milk, we've got nothing else to feed it. Millville said, come on, boy, we have got to get riding. Ma Baxter asked anxiously, you'll not be gone long. Jody said, I'll be back before dinner for sure. Millville mounted his horse and pulled Jody up behind him. He said to Millville, do you think the fawn is still there? Will you help me to find him?
That's it. Yeah, please finish it and then let me explain.
We'll find him.
We'll find him.
We'll find him if he is alive. How do you know? How do you know?
How you know
How you know it's he? The spot we are all in a line. One a doe fawn.
on a dough
On
form?
a doe fawn. Pa says the spot every which way.
Now kindly explain, Master Ravi, what has been happening? How many characters are in conversation? Which scene is going on?
In this conversation, there are 4 to 5 characters: the Jody, his mother, his pa, and Millville. Then they are talking about to bring back the doe.
And you take out your liver. You keep it well and do.
What happened to Jody's father?
Yeah. What had happened to Jody's father? Can't you be more interactive and emails people online?
Can you tell me what happened to Jody's father online?
He was bitten by a rattlesnake.
How did the doe save Penny's life? Who will answer this? May I call up the names of the students?
Yeah.
Sumita,
Sumit.
You.
Sumit.
Yeah. So he killed the dog and used his what do you say heart and liver to draw out the poison.
It's Joe, not Dawn.
It's doe, not Dawn. So let's move to the another question. What does Jody want to? Why does Jody want to bring the fawn home? Shashwat.
Dear Poonam,
Yeah, Poonam.
would you want to bring the fawn home because they used his mother's liver and heart to draw the poison of his father.
Can you please explain it in more words?
So they don't want the fawn to starve in the jungle wandering for food.
Okay, thank you. How does Jody know the fawn is a male? Anyone? How does Jody know that a fawn is a male?
May I ask him?
Yes, please.
Because of the spots on the body, he could recognize that the fawn is a male.
Switch on your camera.
So I'm just asking Ravikant, like if he knows and he can also contribute. So Ravi, do you think we are in a position to identify if a young one of a deer is a he or a she? Is it mentioned somewhere in the book? Can you like locate it? Really? Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the place. This is the place. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. कौन सा डीजे लगाएं आपको मैंने वहां बोला समझ में आया तो क्या करेंगे बुक लेकर के वैसे भी बेटा नहीं आपके पास आंखें हैं you do not know such a shame you're not ended go back shut up can't you find we'll find him if he is alive how do you know it's a he the spots were all in a line आप पढ़ेंगे तब तो आपको पता चलेगा and do not drag your feet right how does Jody know that the fawn is a male yeah so we have taken up all the comprehension check questions now I would like to call Master Om मार्क्स नीचे करिए और उसको अच्छे से रीड आउट करिए और जितना आप रीड करेंगे पर पेज आप एक्सप्लेन करेंगे ठीक है जोड़ी फ्रॉम जोड़ी एंड देन टू इस डायरेक्शन पहले इतना एक्सप्लेन करेंगे फिर आप आगे बढ़ेंगे ठीक है बहुत शॉर्ट सा पैराग्राफ है ये
Jo- Jody gave himself over to thought of the fawn. They passed the abandoned clearing. He said, cut to the north, Millville. It was up here that Pa got bitten by the snake and killed the doe. And I saw the fawn. Suddenly, Jody was unwilling to have Millville with him. If the phone was dead or could not be found, he could not have his disappointment seen. And if the phone was there, the meeting would be so lovely and so secret that he could not endure to share it. He said it's not far now, but the scrub is very thick for a horse.
Pause. What is a scrub? आपका actual name क्या है? Karuna. Karuna, what is a scrub? But the scrub is very thick for a horse. We have read this chapter not once, twice. I guess this is the third time, right? Do you remember what is a scrub? The line says, but the scrub is very thick for a horse. I can make it on foot. Now, from reading these lines in this context, what can the meaning be? If you need to guess also. Repeat. So louder समझ नहीं आ रहा है. हाँ, you can use so many words. It's a kind of grass, thick grass. Okay. How do you remember? I saw.
But I'm afraid to leave you, boy. Suppose you got lost or got bitten by the snake too. I will take care. Take care. It might take me a long time to find the fawn. If he's wandered, leave me off right here. All right, but you take it easy. You know north here and east, there and there. That tall pine make a bearing so long.
Not reading it properly. Try to use the modulation of the voice for comma. All right, there's a comma. Now it has to have a pause. All right, but you take it easy. Now तुम खा गए. समझ रहे हो?
Yes, ma'am.
तो तुम लोगों को रीडिंग करनी बहुत जरूरी है. रीड करना भी तो आना चाहिए.
Yes, ma'am.
कोई सुनेगा तो घबरा के उसका हार्ट अटैक हो जाएगा. चलो.
So long. Milby, I am obliged. He waited for
I'm
obliged.
I'm obliged.
Sorry, I am obliged. He waited for the sound of the hooves to end, then cut to the right. This
Right, right, right. Thank you, Om. So I think you need to work on your reading.
yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Right, so I will take up the chapter in my next lecture. It's in fourth period. Thank you so much.